In your pocket, there's a drawing of a man. You might like him, you might despise him, you might not really know him at all. Maybe you don't even know how he got there. All you know is a friend or friend of a friend brought him along. And now, whenever you meet up with your friends for a drink or a laugh, you know there's a good chance you'll slip your hand into your pocket to find he's there as well. If you look at the man, and you look hard, you notice he's half drawn, half finished. His face lacks detail, and his clothes and hair aren't coloured in. There's something around his neck, and he's holding something, but it's unclear. The paper is smudged, and it's crumpled. It's ripped, someone else is doing, long before you or your friend knew him. There's a tear in the middle of his chest, and his fading smile is crumpled into a frown. There's a smudge around his eyes. Has he been crying? You wonder what colour eyes he has, but you can't quite see. It's all too smudged, too dark. You imagine he has blue eyes, so you colour him in. You imagine a cross necklace around his neck. You imagine he likes to eat a tuna sandwich. You draw them in, but the art style doesn't quite work. It's a decent drawing, but it's not him. After some time, your additions have faded, like most of him has. You can't help but wonder how much of the original him is left. But looking closer, you can see fainter lines. He's wearing a t-shirt with writing on, and he's holding a rucksack. It looks heavy. He's struggling. His frown is through gritted teeth. You smile and effortlessly erase the rucksack with a rubber. As far as you can tell, the man struggles ease. His frown tilts upwards a little. His eyes open clear now. They're light brown or hazel, maybe. His hair is blonde and shortish, and you see he's wearing a t-shirt with a terrible pun on. Maybe you laugh, maybe you don't, but he's smiling. Maybe he thinks his t-shirt is pretty funny. With your work done, you put him back in your pocket and you drink with your friends. When you check your pocket later, you realize he's not there, but you don't mind. He was happy, at any rate he's not yours. You can't force him to stay. He doesn't have to laugh and drink and dance with you. You have your friends, and he must have his. But later, if you check your pocket again, you'd find he's back, but only just. He started to fade away. The text on his t-shirt is just blurred lines now. His eyes are shut, his hair lacks detail. You can't see who he is, and neither can he. His lines have faded away, with none of the original him left, but you can see the faint drawings of the past, clearer now. He holds the rucksack full of mistakes and fears and failures, and through those gritted teeth he tries to let go, to erase himself fully, but he knows he can't, and you can see it now, clearer than ever. There's a noose around his neck, and if he lets go, he falls. Somewhere in there, beneath all the drawings and sketches, erased and drawn over again and again, is a drawing of a man crying, for the mistakes of the past to be relieved of him, for you to grab a new fresh piece of paper and draw a new outline in big black ink and throw the old crumpled thing in the bloody bin so he can be drawn again, properly this time, with none of the past to trace over. And sometimes he needs help to colour some things in, so he knows that yes, of course, he is welcome. He can stay, he can join in. So he knows, so I know, that it's safe to leap off the page, no longer a drawing, but real. But how could I possibly know that? I'm just a drawing of a man, and the details are fading away. Thank you.